Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple months worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this one many times before, so that's where these green line annotations are coming from. But the first thing I want to talk about is just how the bears have slowly been pushing down the price, and how can we quantify, how can we show that the price has been just getting pushed down? Well, if we put this trend line in place, you can see that although not exact, you get the point. Every time the price has bounced, or in other words, every time the bulls have showed some signs of strength, they just don't show as much as the previous time, meaning that the lows get, the highs get lower and lower. Or if you just want to picture these as stair steps, there are stair steps being built in the downwards direction. So like I said, it's not like the bears are in charge where they've just completely pushed the price down in a very short amount of time. This is just, like I said, a methodical kind of push downwards. Now, what's interesting and what I'm curious about going into next week is the bulls have started to show a little bit of signs of strength. And how am I defining against signs of strength? This is why I love charts for trading these, is, well, the price is starting to put in some higher lows here. Now, don't get me wrong, just because the price has started to build higher lows does not mean that this is for sure going up to, $9 on Monday. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, to be fair, sure, the bears are pressing down in the overall perspective, but the bulls are starting to show some signs of strength too. So, can the price, maybe come down here, bounce off here, and then get a breakout of that? That's a possibility. Now, in the event the price comes down here, to the lower portion of this trend line and does not hold above it, then that brings up the question, well, where are some next potential bounce points, or in other words, where are next areas of support? And that's where these green lines that I've talked about before come into play. The initial area of support would be at $6, and then after that, next key level of support down there at $5.70. So these are going to be the main technical levels that I'll keep an eye on. But interesting setup. Bulls showing some short-term signs of strength, but the bears are still in control from an overall sense. But, maybe that's getting ready to change around. We shall see. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the ETFs and stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate ETFs and stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.